Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's China, and they take on OL Reign.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And the game begins. Zhang. Oh, surely. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Megan Rapinoe. Fishlock. Jess Fishlock. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Lavelle! Oh, body in the way, crucially. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Wang Shuang. And great work to confuse the defender. Chance to finish. Well, it might still work out for them. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Zhang Jin. Good-looking sequence. And still looking to get the shot away. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Wang Lin Lin. Wang. And Zhang. Well, fine use of the ball. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Clears it away. Intercepting it intelligently. Sofia Huerta. Bolser. Haitama. Well, nicely cut out. Wang. On to Wang. Wang Shanshan. Wang Shuang. Oh, great attacking play. Well, everyone makes mistakes. It's about how you bounce back from them. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Huerta. Well read to win possession back. Gao Chen. Now with Zhang. Wang Shanshan. Wang Shuang. Now with Wang. Is it going to be? Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Bolser. Jordan Haitama. Well, possibilities in the centre. Can they forge ahead? Well, that is quite simply a tremendous stop.
Well, you have to praise the goalkeeper there. That is absolutely brilliant. The way she makes the save, you couldn't get any better than that.
Played over. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. And deciding to go short with this one. A really effective shielding under pressure. Haitama! Touched onto the woodwork. Zhao Yuyi. And Zhang. Zhao. There's a slide rule pass. And clears the danger. Barnes. And Rapinoe. Lavelle. Beautifully disguised ball. Chance to take the lead. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here it is again, and what a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Quinn. Now with Fishlock. Well, can they prize them open now? Well, shielding the ball admirably. Oh, moving it nicely. Opportunity here. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Wang Shuang. Now can they make something happen? Well, she's very effective in this sort of role, holding the ball up. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. And cutting inside. Could be. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Lauren Barnes. Plenty of options. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Rose Lavelle. Now here's Rapinoe. Jess Fishlock. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. And does well to keep it in play. Oh, great defending. Wang. A chance maybe from the wide position. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. And the emphasis is on creativity. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Must be. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion, and looking very comfortable here.
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Jess Fishlock. Fishlock. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, she's made sure nothing untoward happened. Gao Chen. Now with Wang. A very timely interception. Rose Lavelle. And possibilities here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, it fizzled out. Rose Lavelle. Well, there to intercept. And teammates around her. Haitama! And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was close and it is offside. Good finish, mind you.
And strong play here. Yao. Now with Wang. Crossing opportunity. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Well, opting for the short corner. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Can she put it away? Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Now can they counter clinically? Lavelle. And can they prize them open now? Options in the centre. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And it's gone behind for the corner. Who can they pick out? Can she keep her composure? Fishlock. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Keen to take it short here. Quinn. On to Fishlock. Happy to take on the shot. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. And they need to get tighter. but really sticking to their task defensively. Jordan Heitema. Now potential danger. Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this!
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. Could she have done better? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Yao. Now, who can she play it to? And still they wait for the chance. That was perfectly timed, and it is going to be a corner.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Playing it in. Well, not the best clearance. Could be threatening. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Fishlock. Lavelle. And Rapinoe. Well, attacking possibilities. And keeping it out. Taken short. Heitema. Giving it a try. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. And that was a very fine read. And attempting the through ball. Just couldn't capitalise there. Wang. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And players waiting in the centre. Megan Rapinoe couldn't keep the ball. Rose Lavelle. Jordan Heitema. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Zhang Jin. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, for neutrals, this is a joy. 5-5. Quinn. Fishlock. Lavelle. Moving into the advanced position. And let's give credit to the defending. Haitama! And a goal it is! Just what she was hoping to contribute.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Yao. Wang. On to Wang. Promising attack this, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Quinn. Bethany Bolser. Lavelle. The cross is on. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Zhang. And Wang. Yao. And Zhang. How about the cross? Wang Lin. Wang. That's really good and effective physical play. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Rapinoe. Good-looking play as she tries to get them onto the front foot. Well, she's very effective in this sort of role, holding the ball up. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Delivering it. Well, she wasn't all that far away.
Yeah, but had it been on target, I don't think the goalkeeper would have been troubled by that one. It was a fairly tame shot in the end.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Well, strong play here. Has the strength to hang on to it. They really look after the ball when they have it. Good physical play. Haitama! Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. And now the delivery. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Not increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. And deciding to go short with this one. Really effective shielding under pressure. Zhao Yuyi. Yao. Zhang Jin. Now with Zhang. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Opportunity to take the lead. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Rose Lavelle. Chance to play it in. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Zhang Jin. Plenty of support here. Racing away here. Flag up, tight offside. Jess Fishlock. Good technique displayed. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing this defence apart time and time again. They simply can't handle her.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Megan Rapinoe. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, showing how good she is at holding the ball up. Chance to cross. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Yao. Good strength to keep the ball. Wang. Running with the ball confidently. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. A move of promise on the flank. Oh, fine hold-up play here. An alert piece of defending. This looks interesting. Cutting infield here. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, couldn't keep it in. Zhang Jin. Zhang. On to Wang. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. It's got to be! Can they put it away? In position here to protect the ball. And given away. Haitama. That's a good-looking ball. An awful lot of green space to run into. Just waiting for the support to arrive. Textbook defending inside the box.
Well, there it is. The hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Yes, and maybe another break brewing here. It might be. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Over it comes. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Must be! And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So a half an hour remaining. Well, the pass not finding its target. Zhao. Has a go. Superb block. Doing well to keep possession. They're using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Lavelle. Chance to finish. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Zhang Jin. Yao. Wang. Well, great read there to intercept. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Ciara King. Surely the equaliser. Oh, a goal! Level now. The lead has evaporated.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Zhang. Zhao Yuyi. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Jordan Heitema. Moving it forward. Well, no luck keeping possession. Wang Linlin. On to Wang. Zhao. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. And a decent save, full credit. Short corner it is. Is it going to be? Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Can they hit on the break? All hands on deck. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option? And let's give credit to the defending. Megan Rapinoe. There's a slide rule pass. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top-quality goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Oh, showing excellent vision and running in behind. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Good strength to keep the ball. Yao. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. And a tidy ball. Excellent defending. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Rapinoe. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Wang. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Yao. Now with Wang. Well, China unable to hang on to the ball. Jess Fishlock. Rose Lavelle. That's really good and effective physical play. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. It is a decent looking attack here. Oh, she's broken things up magnificently. Wang Shuang. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. 15 minutes left for play. Bethany Bolser. Just the challenge that was required. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Not just trying to drive her team forward here. Can they get themselves in front here? Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Well, the attack looks promising. Rapinoe! And she's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, shielding the ball admirably. A really effective shielding under pressure. Can they create something from here? Well, possibilities in the centre. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Well, it's the late show. And they are level again.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Bolser. And holding the ball up in a decent position. Yao Ling Wei. Wang Shuang. Yao. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. Haitama. Making progress. Superb defensive judgment. Must take the lead here. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. This looks threatening. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Yao. Yao Wei. On to Wang. On the offensive. Real chance. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And strong play here. Bethany Bolser. Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. A good and fair challenge. Well, it's almost over, but not quite. The fans still with a bit of nail-biting to do, Stuart.
Well, going forward, they've been excellent, but they've also been too open at the back.
Oh, it's there for her. Well, what a good stop to keep them in this.
Well, that would have been game over. Not long left now, though.
Now, how about the short corner? Yao. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Haitama. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Fishlock. Haitama. This could square the game, but no, thanks to the goalkeeper, opportunity not taken.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. The keeper's done really well there, but really that should have been the equaliser, and there's not long left now.
Over it comes, able to deal with the threat. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Haitama! And she's done it! She's made it a hat-trick! She's tearing this defence apart! What an individual performance!
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Jordan Heitema. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Yahweh. Now with Wang. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. That's very effective, good high pressing. Using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And in with a real chance. Oh, late drama here! All level again! Incredible scenes!
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Bethany Bolser. Still pushing for what could be a winner. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Cleared away. Wang Shuang. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Oh, big opportunity. Magnificent goalkeeping and still their level.
Well, it's a top save and it's an important one as well, Derek. That would have been it had that gone in.
And over comes the corner. Struggling to get it away. Well, possibilities inside the box. Surely! And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, strong play here. Rose Lavelle. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. This could level it. But denied by the keeper. And at this late stage in the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
Playing it in, and the danger's still on. Really effective shielding under pressure, and still looking for space. Oh, what a fantastic save.
Well, that's a match-winning save there. Not long left now.
Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Let's see about the delivery. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Zhao Yuyi. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Oh, showing excellent vision. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Rapinoe!